Got a motherboard here from a Dell Dimension 4700. Got some of these from the office, and I guess the reason they failed were these boards were common in 2005, so they had bad capacitors. And I found out of the 4 computers that I have, all of them have the same bad capacitors, and I've already removed them from boards. This one here, but these 2 by the memory slots would tell me that the RAM was bad. I had a lot of RAM fails. You know, I was running memtest 32, and it was just indicating bad RAM out all over the place. But I did find a few sticks that worked with some systems in certain cases. So all the RAM I got rid of is probably still good. This is the other one I removed. So 4 boards with 3 caps each were bad. Same ones on each ones. I don't know about these CPU power supply ones. I'm assuming these are going to be the power supply caps for all the core voltages or whatever. They're not the orange ones from the failed ones. Like these dark colored ones are Rubicons. Not sure who made the yellow colored ones. But, and then there's another brown one over here. But the only ones that were the failed ones were these Nichicon brand capacitors. So it's just kind of strange, I think. You know, it's supposed to be one of the better brands, but it was at Espionage or whatever. It's all talked about on Wikipedia. And it's hard to tell if you're not sure what you're looking for, but you see the domed, that should be flat. It should give you a, if I turn it this way, there you go. These are all bad. I've ordered new ones, and let's bust them open. I'm not gonna blow up capacitors. I don't need to do that. I know what they do. They explode. Why they explode? Well, they're sealed cans. We got safety things here they didn't used to. These things would pop and make a hell of a bang. But it's sealed all the way around. It's a can, like a soda can is sealed around the top, so you just gotta cut that, peel it back, and it you can kind of do it like a sardine can. Just peel it around. All it is aluminum. It's nothing super special. That's plastic. Got some aluminum in here. And voila. The electrolyte in these is what goes bad. And it's very hard to tell that anything has gone wrong by looking at the inside of the can. It looks clean. How would you know that there's a problem? If you look very carefully, you can see some stains. My camera's not going to pick it up, I guess. There's stains on the inside there. And because it's sealed around the bottom edge like a soda can is, it's going to build up pressure. But this doesn't look like something that will blow up or cause a problem. what you've got are two strips of aluminum foil, and you can, and the electrolyte on the newer capacitors is pretty much water-based, and that's where the big problem is. They dry out, they get too hot, shorten the life, and it will open. If I can find the, you know, they don't put courtesy folds in these things so you can take them apart real easy. I think I found it. Yep. Here we go. And it just unrolls. If you look at how a capacitor works, it's basically two metal strips or plates sandwiched between an electrolyte. This is actually pretty much my first time taking these apart, and they're pretty fragile, I guess. Feels moist, so this one hasn't dried out. This is just like paper, kind of like tissue paper, or it's real soggy. So it's still wet. It doesn't smell like anything. It's not a solvent. Of course, I will wash my hands before I do anything. I'll probably wash my hands right after this. And this is going to be some special prepared aluminum. Here's the thing, separating it. That's all it is. The closer these are spaced together, and the more surface area, is what, as I understand it, determines your capacitance, the amount of charge you can hold. I've manufactured a very low capacitance capacitor myself earlier when I was making a Tesla coil at one point, but all this is it's like Mylar, some kind of plastic. I guess they probably, I'm only making an assumption here. They probably deposited aluminum with like a chemical vapor deposition. But this strip is metal on both sides, and I guess it's got a plastic substrate because this tail end here is plastic, or this could just be tape. No, this is just metal. It's no special substrate. This is tape wrapped around the end. That's the tail, and then get there it goes. That's all it is. And there's the two posts. I guess they're like spot welded. And that's it. That's how it goes. The way I understand it is if you shove voltage in it the wrong direction, it doesn't. I'm gonna have to read it again. I don't remember. I can't remember honestly. But it dries out the electrolyte, it heats up, starts some kind of chain reaction, and all that gets compressed into a little package here, and it vents out the top, hopefully, not out the bottom. Sometimes they'll stay flat and they'll just push out the bottom, and that's basically it, I guess. See how this goes.